1919, two events propelled Arkansas Post into its finest hour and the peak of its activity. Congress established Arkansas as a territory, designating the Post as its capital, and the Arkansas Gazette, fated to be one of the nation's leading newspapers, published its first issue at the Post. The first issue of the Gazette included a letter from a citizen who expressed the prevailing optimism at that time about the settlement's future.
Farmers, men who cultivate the soil, are the men whom we need. To them are the greatest inducements held out. The soil is good, the climate mild, and the river never freezes up to prevent boats from passing. The village of Arkansas will always be a place of mercantile importance, it being the first high ground above the mouth of the river.
First high ground, eh?
That's what I was thinking.
Fuck.
The Arkansas brought traffic, people, and goods from New England and the Middle Atlantic states, and from Pittsburgh and New Orleans by way of the Mississippi and Ohio. Indeed, progress had shown her face at Arkansas Post. But in a single stroke, the fortunes of the Post changed. The economic boom plummeted into depression. 28 short months after selecting Arkansas Post as the territorial capital, government officials, citing the remoteness of the Post as an obstacle to good government, moved the capital to Little Rock, a more central location. A few months later, the Arkansas Gazette also relocated upriver as the exodus of townspeople accelerated. Most of the Indians had been forced out, leaving land on which they had lived for thousands of years. They were moved west and settled by the federal government in the Indian Territory, today's Oklahoma. This was referred to as the Trail of Tears. Although the population of the Post dwindled, its military significance was not forgotten. During the Civil War, the Confederacy constructed an earthen fort at the Post and stationed 5,000 men there. The Union plan was to split the South along the Mississippi, so once again, Arkansas Post was thrust into a military conflict. With the aid of iron and tin-clad gunboats, Federal troops silenced the fort's guns after a two-day battle, and the Confederates surrendered on January 11, 1863. After the war, the coming of the railroad through Little Rock made the water route along the Arkansas even less important. As a result, activity at the Post, which had already declined, dwindled further. Arkansas Post, which had experienced so much progress before, had now become an economic backbone. Time has its own way of changing things. From the humble beginning of the Arkansas Gazette, through its growth and present location in Little Rock. Likewise, the capital of Arkansas, from its inception at Arkansas Post, has also witnessed change through time to its now picturesque state in the heart of downtown Little Rock. Little physical evidence remains of Arkansas Post. The ravages of war, time, and the river itself, with its floods and shifting shoreline, have erased nearly all traces of an era gone by. But not all is gone. Today, most of the people who live on the Grand Prairie farmers. Rice and soybeans rise from the soil. And the river, that same river which carried furs and hides down to the Mississippi, now serves as a fishing and recreational area in the region.
Damn.
The river still carries cargo,
Wonderful.
but now it runs a smoother course due to a modern navigation network of locks and
I
dams.
don't see a lock on that one.
The river,
That's the
it
Arkansas.
continues its
Wonderful.
timeless motion,
You see why the
mixing its
barges are
waters
going
with people
around now.
and
Uh-huh.
commerce, bringing new life of a different time to Arkansas
Bet
Post.
we're going back the way we came.
Bet you we are too.
Damn it, man. There, I get myself on pound two. Got it. And that's all, folks. That's a dugout canoe there, buddy. Let me film this thing before you take a picture.
We may have to do that for
Dig one out. The dugout. Dugouts were made and used by Indian explorers, traders, and sailors. They were the earliest type of river boat. With the sharp falling axe and the hand adze, a man could provide himself with a good, serviceable river transportation in less than a week. And there it is. Yeah. There's some other kinds of boats. Flatboat. Keel boat. And white man boat.
Should I count that? Look.
Side wheeler. Wheels on the side. Stern wheeler. Wheel on the back. Boy, you can barely see the colors in that flag. But that's an old flag. It is the flag of the Travis Rifles. You gonna be here tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had to get you on film just in case.
No, it's okay. I don't think no, I don't think you do that.
Too late.